Today we're going to be talking about generic rectangles. Generic rectangles are another way to multiply. For most of your caregivers, they're going to be familiar with the standard algorithm, which is if we had the numbers 32 times 24, you would multiply it. 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12. Put a 0 or an x here. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, and then you add 8. 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 1, and you get the answer 768. Generic rectangles are another way to do this that can help make multiplication make more sense to some people. It is also a way to help develop mental math skills, so you can become even faster at doing math in your head, and it is used later on in upper grades to help teach you multiplying with variables and exponents. So it's essential we learn it with numbers now. Generic rectangles also focus on the idea of area. So when you find the area of something, you multiply the sides. You multiply 2 of the sides. So for a generic rectangle, we're imagining 4 squares, or however many squares or rectangles are needed, put together. We also break up our numbers into place value. So 32 becomes 30 and 2, because we have 3 tenths and 2 ones. 24 becomes 20 and 4. 30 is the length of these two lines. 20 is the length of these two lines. 4 is the length of these two. 2 is the length of these two. So then you just multiply. 30 times 20 is 600. 20 times 2 is 40. 4 times 30 is 120. 2 times 4 is 8. So then you would just add them. 600, 120, 40, and 8. 8 plus all those zeros is 8. 4 plus 2 plus 0 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 768. So if you're really familiar with this way, it might seem very awkward to have to do this. But trust me, this is skills that are going to help you later on in future grades, and could help you if you ever have a moment where you just forget how to use the standard algorithm. So let's try another problem. We're going to try 25 times 41. Okay? So you start by drawing it out. There's 2 digits here, so we have 2 digits on the top. There's 2 digits here, so we're going to have 2 boxes here. So 25 becomes 20 and 5. 41 becomes 40 and 1. Yes, you could technically break it up any way you wanted to. If you wanted to break up 41, 20, and 21, you could. But for the sake of this lesson, we're going to focus on using place value. So 20 times 40 is 800. 1 times 20 is 20. 40 times 5 is 200. 1 times 5 is 5. Now add up only the numbers on the inside. So you have 800, 200, 20, and 5. That's 0. So you have 5, 2, 8, 9, 10. 1,025. So what if you're multiplying with a 3-digit number? The process is still the same. We have 132 times 33. You build out your rectangle. Here we have 3 digits, so we have to divide the top into 3 columns. This one we have 2, so we have 2 columns. You have 100, 30, and 2. Here you have 30 and 3. And you just go through and you multiply it just like before. So that becomes 3,960. 300. 3 times 30 is 90. 3 times 2 is 6. and then you add all the numbers on the inside. Some people I know like to add them straight across and then add them together. So let's do it that way actually. 3,000 plus 900 plus 60 is 3,960. 390 plus 6 is 396. You add them up, 6. 9 plus 6 is 15, carry the 1. That's 13, carry the 1. 4,350. So, to recap, generic rectangles are another way to multiply based off of the area, based off of using area. It is different than the standard algorithm, which is what many of our caregivers are used to doing. It will help you with mental math, it will help you with being able to understand multiplication better, and it will help you in future grades. If you have questions, please email your teacher, and have a wonderful day.